Hi everyone, so today I'm with Ashlyn, the amazing yoga teacher and owner of the Physical Mind and Body Studio here in Sevenoaks, and we thought it'd be lovely to show you a morning flowing sequence for you to do just to help loosen up the body. So Ashlyn, could you tell us a little bit more about what we're going to be doing in this yoga sequence today? How is it going to help us?
Yeah, of course. So I've just prepared a short morning sequence, or any time of your day. If you have 15 minutes or a little bit longer, if you have some time for a shavasana, just to kind of take a little bit of grounding as well. But ultimately a chance for us to go for the sun salutations, the nice kind of waking up to lengthen, to strengthen, and just to invite that kind of bit of boost of energy just to start your day, or you're feeling a little bit sluggish somewhere in between.
Perfect.
Hello, so take your time just to come down onto your yoga mat or come into a cross-legged seat to begin with. Now, feel free if you need to just give yourself a little bit of elevation, if you want a cushion or something, just to make it a little bit more comfortable, then go ahead. But we'll just start here to begin with. Just let your hands rest onto your knees or into your lap, and just give yourself a little shimmy to start off with. Let your eyelids just begin to close. And as they just begin to close, let that become the first signal to your body that you're ready to drop inwards. And before we get started, before we take the movements, before we create some shapes within our practice, let us just take a moment to establish our breath first. When we give ourselves the chance to connect with our breath, we can allow ourselves to move more through and move in meditation. So when you're ready here, just allow yourself to take a deep breath in through your nose, and let it just begin to expand down towards the direction of your lower belly. Feel free to let your hand rest there so you can touch it, you can feel it, have that tangible connection. And as you exhale, just let it come out from your nose. And just allow yourself just to release and just to empty the lungs fully with the out breath. Now we're just going to take ourselves through a few rounds of what we call the coherent breath work. 6 breaths in, 6 breaths on the inhale, and then 6 breaths out on the exhale. So when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath in through your nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just take one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then when you're ready, just blink open the eyelids and just reach your arms over your head so we can look up to the direction of our thumbs, and we'll interlace through the fingers and just push the palms skywards. Just push them skywards as you begin to lengthen. Just give yourself a little bit of movement and just looking forwards. Give yourself a bit of a twist, just side to side. Just waking up now. Maybe you're starting off your day. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle of your day and you just need a bit of a stretch out. Then this is for you. And then when you're ready, we're just going to release the arms just down towards the ground, and we're just going to reach the right leg just out to the sides as I just go ahead and mirror your body for now. And then with your left hand, just bring it all the way behind you. We're going to lift the hips, we're going to lift the heart, we're going to sweep the arm just over the top, over the head. Take a big lift. And on the exhale, come all the way down and feel like you're going to forward fold over that right leg, just all the way over down. Nice, let's make this flow. Let's sweep it all the way back. You're going to lift your hips, your bum from the ground, reach the top arm over your head. And then with the exhale, come all the way back down and fold over that front leg. Just take one more like that, sweep it all the way back, swooshing top arm over your head, and then exhale all the way down. Let's just take a few moments here. We're not reaching or striving for any deep stretch just yet. We're at the beginning. So allow yourself just to feel into the natural curvature of your spine. Your knee might be really bent. It doesn't have to be completely long right now. Just getting into any areas that feel a little bit tight, a little bit sticky. Now as we just pause for the inhale, exhale, just make your way all the way back up, and we'll just swap to the other side. So swap at your legs. We'll take the right arm all the way back as I continue just mirroring your body. Sweep that left arm over your head. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, come back to the ground and just fold in over the leg. Nice. Take it all the way back. Let it flow now. So sweep the top arm over your head. Exhale all the way down, you're folding over the leg. We take one more together, we sweep it all the way back, lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, come all the way down, let us just hold this fold. Let's get really heavy through the shoulders. Might be open, closing out for the jaw, just take some tension out of there. Maybe just let your hair just begin to gently just rock itself out. Like it's shaking out no. Maybe nodding it out for yes. Just hold for the inhale. And then exhale, come all the way back up. Nice. Make your way over towards your hands and your knees. So as we bring our hands to the ground, drop your knees down to the floor and just allow your knees to be roughly hip apart now. Spreading out through the fingertips, let's take some nice movement. Starting with some circles. So as we move our body away, all the way around. This movement might start quite small, but whenever you're feeling ready, go ahead and just begin to exaggerate it. So perhaps your elbows bend as you travel forwards. Maybe you shift right back to the heels of your feet, a bit like a child's pose. And then you're going to switch directions. Let's move the other way. This is a real nice chance just to get into the wrists, our hips, our spine, our whole back body. Now as we come back to the center, into cat and cow stretches. So with your breath in, let's start with the cow stretch. Let your belly drop. Tailbone and heart are going to lift, so you're looking out forwards. With the exhale, into your cat stretch, tuck your chin to your chest and puff up into your back body, like you're going hollow through the belly. Breath in, let us begin to open up, so the belly drops, tailbone and heart lift. Exhale, you begin to round, tuck your chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone under. One more, inhale, open. And then exhale, begin to round. Now, just stay for a moment in rounded cat pose. Let's begin to fire up a little bit of heat now into our body. So keep the tops of your feet to the ground. Let your knees, let your shins now begin to lift and hover from the mat. Like you feel this sense like you're just firing up through your center here. Pause for 2 more breaths. You've got it. Hold for 1 more inhale. Exhale. Now when you're ready, drop your knees back towards the floor. Perfect. Tuck your toes under. We're going to go again. Lift the knees, lift the shins from the ground. They take a moment, they just hover. Now keep feeling like you're hugging your belly button to the direction of the spine, so you're not collapsing through your belly here. Press away from the mat like you're trying to dome out through the upper body. Nice. Now just lengthen your legs and you're going to take a high plank position. So your legs now just begin to lengthen. They're nice and long, and we're just allowing ourselves just to keep the hips a little bit more in line with your shoulders now. So give yourself a little rock from the hip side to side. Establish your position there. If this is too much, feel free to drop your knees at any point. But if you're here with me in a high plank, hold for just the breath in. With the exhale, drop your knees, modify chaturanga, chin, chest to the air. So take your time as you begin to lower. Now pull forwards into cobra. Slide the heart forwards and tuck your toes. Keep the hands present either side of your chest. You lift the heart, you look forwards. Nice. Let's find our first downward dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, and you begin to rise. You're nice and high in a downward dog. Find some movement. So perhaps you're pedaling it out. Maybe you're taking a little sway for your hips, maybe it's for your head, your neck. Really nice. Now we're going to mix up this downward dog. Let's just take it more how dogs probably more traditionally would do themselves if you were to watch them take a nice morning stretch or midday stretch somewhere within their day. So we're going to take the heels and lift them from the ground. Bend through your knees. Now as your knees bend, push your bum to the direction of the heels of your feet. Now we're going to let the belly, chest begin to drop and look forwards. Nice, so really get into that stretch. Don't worry about any traditional alignment, just enjoy that big stretch. Nice, now let the head go, shake it out. And let's tiptoe our way to the top of the mat. If you need to walk your hands closer towards your feet, go ahead, take it, but find your way somewhere towards the top of the mat, let the head go. Whew. Now catch hold of opposite elbows with the palms of your hands. You're going to sway out side to side. Maybe you bob a little bit up and down. Maybe you just want to take a sigh. Now as we let go of the elbows, the arms just begin to dangle. We're going to prepare ourselves to find a little flow as we go for our sun salutations. So bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and just begin to feel yourself come up to stand. Now as you begin to come up to stand, let us sweep the arms over the top of the head. Look up to the direction of your thumbs with your gaze. And with the exhale, bring the palms of your hands together, press to your heart. And then release the arms to the sides of your body. You are there. So let's go for our sun salutation. So let's bring some warmth. Let's get the energy moving. Let's get the blood flow going. And we'll go for 3 rounds of our Surya Namaskars together. So as you get ready, round through your feet. Take a breath in. Sweep your arms up over the top, over your head. Look up to the thumbs. Exhale, take a forward fold. Hinge from your hips to come all the way down towards the toes. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Breath in, you're going to lengthen halfway lift. Maybe you take your hands to your shins. Exhale, we're going to our chaturanga. So 2 chaturanga, step back to high plank. As you step back into high plank, drop your knees, chin, chest to the ground. Let's start this first one modified. Chin, chest to the earth. You pull forwards into cobra. So you pull the heart forwards, you roll the shoulders down and away. Press down for the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, and you are back up. Back up into your downward dog. Maybe there's a bit of movement again. Perhaps you're penning it out again. Really nice. Now don't worry, your heels don't have to touch the ground. Let's feel more length through the upper body. And then the legs come second. Really nice. Now hold for the inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards the hands. With the exhale, let's bring our way to the top of the mat. Perhaps you tiptoe again, or maybe now 2 big steps. Lengthen with your next inhale. Fold with your exhale. Roll it up as you breathe in. Lift the arms over your head. Tadasana. Exhale, let's go to the second round. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, look up to the thumbs. Fold as you exhale, take it down to your toes. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, we move into chaturanga again. 1 more to modify, step back, high plank. Drop your knees, chin, chest to the earth. Keep your belly and hips high as you lower. Come forwards into cobra, lift the heart, roll the shoulders down and away. Downward dog, exhale. Really nice. So almost feeling as if there's energy coming from the palms of your hands, from the earth, from the ground, and you want to feel that pool of energy move up through you. So lengthening through your arms, looking up towards perhaps the direction of your legs, or your belly button so it can feel nice and long through the back of your neck too. When you're ready, take a breath in, bend your knees, lift the hands. Exhale, bring yourself to the top. Lengthen here, breath in. Fold, breath out. Come up with the inhale. Tadasana, exhale, arms to the sides of your body. 1 more, breath in, lift the arms of your head. Fold with the exhale, take it all the way down to your toes. Lengthen with your inhale, you're preparing for chaturanga. This time, I'm going to take a full one. Feel free to come with me, otherwise modify with dropping your knees to the ground again. So we start in high plank. We previously took knees to the ground, take that again. Otherwise, you can hover halfway. Perhaps you want a little bit more. Maybe soften all the way down to the mat. Maybe stay with your cobra just to elevate your chest. Maybe you want a full upward dog where you lift the knees and your thighs now from the mat too. Get strong through the legs. Downward dog. Lifting your hips up and back. You are there. Really nice. Now hopefully feeling a little bit warmer now. We're going to sweep the left leg high to the sky. Point the toes to the ceiling. Take a bend into your left knee and let's take some movement. Circle your hip gently through one way. And now just circle up the hip the other way. Re-lengthen through the left leg, point the toes to the sky. Now bring your knee to your nose, set the foot calmly in between your hands. We're going into warrior 2. So pivot around the ball of that back right foot, bring the heel to the mat. Now as you come up, reaching that right arm back, your left arm forwards. And as if you have a line in the centre of your mat and your heels are just gently beginning to follow it. So as your arms lengthen, ground back down into your feet and just gazing out to the direction of that front hand. You've got it. When you're ready here, reverse that front palm. Keep following the hand with your gaze. We're going to take it all the way up and back. Nice. Now if this is too much, you can lengthen through this front leg. We're not here too long, just hold for 1 more breath in. Now with the exhale, lowering your forearm down to your thigh, reach your top arm over your head. This is extended side angle, but we're taking it slightly different this morning. With your top arm, top hand, rest the back of the hand to the small of your back. Nice. You want to feel as if you're going to tuck the tailbone under and just to lift the chest, lift the heart. Really nice. When you're ready, keeping your arm here behind you. Keep the elbow bent. We're going to take cow face arms with the front leg straight. So straighten out through that front leg. Reach your top arm over your head. Take a bend through your elbows. You might just be holding somewhere within your t-shirt. Perhaps you can find a clasp with your fingertips. You've got it. Really nice. Now when you're ready, we're going to now turn to look to the back of the mat. So just turn to look to the back of the mat. All 10 toes point towards the back. And then bend into your right knee like a warrior one. Reach the arms all the way high. And on the exhale, just settle in. In warrior one, get comfortable through your hips. So you're like your rocking right hip back, left hip forwards, arms reaching high. Nice. When you're ready, soften hands to the ground. Step back to a downward dog. Let's take it to the second side. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, circle it out, move it one way. Move it the other way. Re-lengthen through the leg, point the toes to the ceiling. Bring your knee to your nose, set the foot in between your hands for warrior two. Period around the ball of your back foot. Heel to the ground, you come all the way up. You look out to the direction of that front hand. So steady there, warrior two pose. Breathing some strength. Opening up some space. Really nice. Reverse your warrior. Reverse the palm. Look to the hand and take it all the way back. Nice. Again, not here for too long. And moving into that semi-side angle, dropping forearm to the thigh, arm over your head, half bind. Take the arm behind you, open up through the chest here. Peel the chest up to the ceiling, keep that elbow bent. As you lengthen through your front leg, cow face arms. So as you come all the way up, bend through the top elbow. You can just graze somewhere in your t-shirt. You might be interlacing through the fingers, a little reverse back. Nice. When you're ready, begin to turn those front toes forwards. Look towards the back of the room, or preferably back to the front of the mat into warrior one. Just lift the arms high. And then you're there. Nice. Let's bring it now to a close. Soften the hands all the way to the floor. Stepping your back foot to meet your front foot. Bend your knee, sit all the way down to the ground. And then soften your way to your back. As you just soften to your back, ground your 2 feet, let your eyelids close and just drop your knees side to side. Wind it down now. Maybe you enjoyed all that extra warmth, maybe the energy shifting through your body, maybe you feel a little bit of vibration. And then slowly just begin to lengthen out through your legs and you've arrived into your Shavasana.